Hey, welcome to Brunch with Brian today. And today I want to talk about your success trinity. So, what is your success trinity? That's the combination of your goals, your plans, and your schedule. Those three things need to come together for you to achieve your dreams and achieve everything that you want to. So, do you have clear goals? Actually, this is a topic I'm going to spend a lot more time on Teaching Tuesdays today. Obviously, you guys know it's Teaching Tuesdays every Tuesday, and so we have our special 1 hour training session, our special conference call every Tuesday, and that happens at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time, and then we replay it 3 hours later in case you missed it. Again, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. So check that out. Your Success Trinity is what we're talking about today. So what are the three components of your success trinity that will help you succeed in life? The three components are goals, plans, and schedule. So I want you to be very clear on your goals, plans, and your schedule. I want you to actually write out your goals, and this is a good time to do it at the end of the year here, because I really want you to have a clear path for next year, for 2023. So 2023 should be your best year of your career, financially your best year. You should do 10 deals next year. The market conditions are favorable. If you focus up, I'll tell you what, at least 5 deals, and I'm being way too generous there. You want you to hold yourself to a certain level, and you don't get these great markets that often. You don't always have motivated sellers. And so I want you to really take advantage of this year and the opportunities in the marketplace this year. So that means talking to a lot of realtors, talking to a lot of, and I didn't used to say that. Realtors didn't used to be very cooperative, but now they are. And now they've got sellers who are interested in other ways that they can get this property off their hands. So I want you guys definitely tapping into the realtor market. And I want you, we have about, we work with a student in Michigan, and we have about 100 agents that in our sort of realtor network. It's not going to take you long. I mean, if you're calling on a couple of properties every day, it's not going to take long before you have a ton of realtors that you're working with. So realtors, also FSBOs, for sale by owners, also off-market properties. If you have some way to source off-market properties, that's always good. Some of you guys have software programs like RealFlow or PropStream where you can source off-market, hot off-market properties and approach those. So that's another methodology. But we're getting a lot more motivated sellers, so I want you out there really taking action and being clear on your success trinity this year. This is the most important year of your life to be clear on your success trinity, because it's this year, immediacy is of course important, but also just the fact that this can be a real turning point year, because it's been harder to find deals, admittedly, over the last couple of years when the seller market has been very much really a hot seller's market. Now it's shifted over into a buyer's market. It's in that transition. So let's take advantage of it. Let's get as many properties as we can in this next year. So 2023 is going to be a year to buy. And so that's why I want 5 or 10 properties at least. 5, if you can only spend a couple hours a week on your real estate investing, you can do you can do 5 deals in a year, but you can easily do 10 deals, depending on the kind of deals. Remember, when you're doing these creative financing, buy and hold, we call them pre-funded properties because they come with financing. When you're doing a lot of those deals, they don't take a lot of time. I mean, you make a few calls, you go out and look at the house, you sign some paperwork, you set up an attorney signing, and and then you sell it, and then you put it out on Zillow, you clean it up a little bit, put it on Zillow, and usually that's about it. It's sold. So 16 days to a big payday is our timeline, our special timeline for the creative financing business. Everybody should have that. If you don't have that, feel free to text Dashel. He has a picture of it. It's our 16 days to a big payday. That's our creative financing deal timeline. So you can always text Dashel at 789 480-789-3649. Everybody should have that number in their phone at this point. That's the best way to get a hold of our office, and Dashel helps. He's our son, of course, and he helps us with our real estate. He's an agent. He is a licensed agent himself, so he helps us with that. He helps us look at properties. That's always a nice thing, because we just looked at about 8 properties over the last weekend and sent out, I think, about 6 LOIs, letters of intent, on those properties. So guys, you don't know what you got until you're sending out letters of intent and sending out emails and talking to these agents and working those sellers. So let's get active. Let's figure out what our goal is. So I'd say for next year, 2023, your minimum goals should be 10 deals. And it can be of all types. You know, if you know how to do wholesales, if you've had training on that, and remember, our what to say and what to do system teaches you how to do every single kind of deal, all 7 types of real estate deal. All the steps are in there, and all the scripts you need are in there for every kind of deal. So if you're doing wholesales, just go to that section in the what to say system. You're going to go to an ugly house seller. That's who you're working with on a wholesale deal. And then you're going to sell to what we call a wholesale buyer. It's a flipper. A wholesale buyer in our system is a flipper. That's Jerome, and he's our, if you remember Jerome, that character. Remember, we play 15 different characters, Lynette and I, in this system, because we role play all the different scenarios. It's quite amusing, and you can really learn all the different scenarios. I want you to be sharp. I want you to be a transaction engineer with all these different scenarios. And now remember, we put a new test in the what to say and what to do system. So we just uploaded that to the members site. So now you can take a test, and when you pass it, you're going to get a special certificate. You are going to be a certified transaction engineer. And so I want you to be a certified, when you pass this test, you're going to get a certification. You're going to be a certified transaction engineer. You're going to get a really cool certificate. So I want you to go on there. All you guys who already have member website access, and that's if you bought in the last couple of years, everybody gets it automatically. If you bought over a couple of years ago, maybe you don't have that. So call the office, 888-RICH-NOW. So I want you guys to be really using this and making this a part of your plan. And that's the next part of your success trinity. You got your goals, and then and your goals, I like an optimum goal and a minimum goal. So my minimum goal for you would be like 10 deals for 2023. And then maybe an optimum goal of who knows how many deals, maybe 24 deals, 2 deals a month. Depends on how active you get and how motivated you are. It's going to be a cooperative market. So that's why I want you out there doing a lot of action. All right, so then make part of your plan, make sure you have KPIs in your plan. Okay, make sure KPIs are key. Those are your key performance indicators, and one of the biggest ones is how many sellers you're going to talk to on the phone every week. Hi everybody. Everybody's making a lot of comments today. Vicky, Wendy, Andrew, Isabel, you're always very chatty, and I like that. We'll love it. William, Jennifer, Lynette, of course. Hey Lynette. So great to see you. Robert, you're always here. Wonderful. Lori, you too. Great to see everybody. So make sure you're on Teaching Tuesdays today. So again, we got our goals and then our plans. Make sure your plans have your KPIs in it, what key performance indicators. And that would be my key performance indicators for this business for you is 10 seller closing calls per week. And that's not leaving a message. That's getting a seller on the phone and actually saying, would you consider monthly payments? Okay, would you take monthly payments? Would you consider seller financing? Some version of that. Stick to the scripts. That's the best way to approach. So again, that's talk to 10. If you're talking to 10 sellers a week, and not necessarily just in your market, because you're going to run out of FSBOs in your market, that's where you got to branch out and start talking to realtors. So 10 outbound calls, and I'm okay if realtors, and don't forget landlords. Landlords should be part of your marketing plan. We've got that landlord opening call script, and it's as easy as just picking up that script and calling on a house for rent. So don't forget, that's a way that some of you guys forget that there's people out there with vacant houses looking for somebody to take them over, and now they're thinking that they're going to put a renter in there, but when you call and say, hey, have you ever considered a rent to own? What does a landlord want? They want a regular payment and no hassles. And that's exactly what you can offer, a regular payment and no hassles. So don't forget landlords as part of your KPIs, as part of your plan, and then make that plan be as specific as you can, and then execute that plan through your schedule. And your schedule should be 5 to 10 hours every week, and you just figure out when. But Saturdays are very useful. You can get a hold of a lot of people on Saturday. We call Saturday Deal Meeting Saturday. We always like to go out and have deal meetings set up for Saturday. So that's all I'm going to talk about today, because I've been going really long lately, and I've done it again today. So, oh well, I can't stop talking, guys. I just have lots of great information. I know this is very helpful. It's been very helpful for our students over the years, and for me personally. And so understanding, sometimes framing your future a certain way is motivating and helpful. And so again, let's focus on our success trinity today. Let's make it clear. The more clear your desires, the more compelling your goals. Now, when you're setting your goals, don't just say money, 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 or deals, deals, deals. What are you going to do with the money? If you make 100 grand next year in non-refundable option deposits, which should be, obviously, you can make more than that, and that's spendable cash to you. That's not even counting the equity that you're going to make. If you do 10 deals, you're going to make at least 10,000 down on each one of those houses. So that's 10,000. What are you going to do with that 100 grand? So make that part of your goals. Make that part of a visualization. That makes your goals more compelling. And then make sure that you're always making smart adjustments with your plan. That's the key. Don't make a plan in cement. You've never failed. Your plans have failed before, and then you quit. So don't quit this time. Just keep making adjustments to your plan. And then your schedule too, making smart adjustments to your schedule. Just make sure. That is the one time when I know that you're drifting away, if you're not sticking to your schedule. So I've told you guys this many, many times, and this is sort of my secret to success, Brian's secret to success. Stick to the steps that are in your what to do manual. Stick to the scripts that are in your what to say manual, and stick to your schedule, which you're going to make up and post somewhere. Stick to the steps, scripts, and schedule, and you'll have success. Okay, so let's actually I love my success trinity. Okay, I love my success trinity. Okay, so to love your success trinity, you got to work it out on paper. So that's my assignment. Work out your success trinity on paper. Write out your goals, your plans, and your schedule. Make sure you, even if you have to tear it off, post your schedule somewhere up, type it out or something and post it somewhere and sign it. That's committing to it. Okay. All right. So I love my success trinity. That's our affirmation for today. So on 3, and then we always say it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. I love my success trinity. I love my success trinity. I love my success trinity. All right, because it will guide you and motivate you to success. And of course, our daughter's name is Trinity, so I always love saying success trinity. Okay, let's do our deep breathing. Nice deep breath in. Always a big smile. Nice deep breath in. This is my chance to do a little physical stuff with you. In the beginning when I first started Brunch with Brian's, I was going to do self-flex and stretching every day. Nice deep breath in, hold it in. But I can't always work that in. I focus more on the training. But don't forget, stretching is really good. But at least I do the deep breathing. So at least I feel like we're doing something physical together. And smiling is a physical activity that will always bring joy into your life. Don't forget the beauty of smiling, smile therapy. You smile whenever you're not feeling good. Put a smile on your face and your brain will start to attract positive things. It's all about the law of attraction. And your smile is like a magnet for positive thoughts. Wow, that's a good way of thinking of it. Your smile is a magnet for positive thoughts. Nice. All right, so smile a lot today. All right, guys, so until I see you on Thursday, keep expecting success. And then remember, come to Teaching Tuesdays today, 4 p.m. It's 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, and then repeated 3 hours later. So we'll see you there, and we're going to talk more about the success trinity. So I will see you then. Until then, keep expecting success, getting off